Alaikum Carlito.
Walaikum salam.
Want to make sure I can hear you.
Assalamu alaikum, peace and blessings, power to the people. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another edition of the Kings of Currency. My name is Khalifa Muhammad. And this is my brother, my right hand, 50 grand, brother Ameer. Assalamu alaikum, family.
Alaikum salam, family. Peace and blessings to everybody at home and abroad.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you know, you ever heard, like, I know you've heard of the thing, a great and dreadful day. A great and dreadful day. It's in the scripture. They say it's a great and dreadful day. Yes. And you know why I say that? It is a great and dreadful day because, you know, two things can't occupy the same space at the same time. That's impossible. That's impossible. And the way we see what's happening in the world today, I know people say it's going to get worse before it get better. But I know for one thing, if we working on the side of good, then we know that better is going to be much greater than the worst. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes,
how
sir.
you been today, fam?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. I can't complain, man. God is too merciful, bro. I'm just taking the good with the bad and accentuating the good and going easy with the bad.
That's what you can't get no better than that, bro. You can't get no better than that. You know, well, you know, here it is again today, Kings of Currency, and you know, it's this is a subject that actually, you know, it's unlimited. This subject is unlimited, man, because you know the powers that be on the negative side with Satan, they working continuously.
Without a day off.
Without a day off.
Twice on Sunday.
But you know, the thing that I say is like, why do we be so complacent in that world when we know we feeling some pain?
I don't know.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So listen, we got a few slides that I know, man. I can't wait for you to like start to dissect. And this is how we're gonna get this dialogue on top right now. You know, and then we might go through a little bit of the you know, we might just give a presentation too, you know, because it might be time for our people to get on to the presentation action too, the whole 9 yards. So, you know, let's start, let's do what it do. Let's do what it do. All right. So first off, I want to just say that let's do a proper introduction to this thing here, right?
Yes, sir.
This is the last day of a silver and gold for all 30-day blitz. We had a 30-day blitz for two presentations a day for the last 30 days. And the presentation involved the company that we've accompanied with called At Cost Metals. And At Cost Metals is actually giving you, me, and anybody the opportunity to get precious metals at cost.
Right.
That's very important. I mean, wouldn't you think that's very important?
It's extremely important in the time that we're living in right now. See, what it is we have to set the stage to properly inform the people of what's actually happening, because most people don't know. Most people don't know that we're at the end of a fiat currency life cycle. This is not a regular recession. This is not a regular downturn. even though we know that these things come in cycles and seasons, right? We know there's boom and bust cycles. This one is different. This is 100-year long-term debt cycle. That's the end of a fiat currency life cycle. So this one is very important. With that being said, the whole world, literally, developed nations around the world are returning to what we know to be halal money. So we want to just bring this information to the people in a way that they can see, right, with this eye and this eye, right? These right here, the physical, and then this one in the middle, the conscious, to understand what's happening. So let's bring it to the people out.
Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. I love the way you dissect a lot of the current news that's happening right now today. And and the people like to hear this, right? Because now it's like you get a pain, you don't know what it is. Then you go to the doctor, right? And the doctor diagnoses it, and then you understand, okay, this is why this is happening like this. This is my arm or my leg. This is why it's happening. Now I understand. See, now we got a pain right now that's in our homes right now, in our jobs right now. And now we're going to let my brother Ameer just let you know why we feeling a couple of pains here. So what do you got right here, brother?
All right, so this is simple. BRICS stands as an acronym that stands for BRICS, the BRICS nations: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Those nations are some of the most highly developed, mineral-rich nations, and what they're doing is they're at the end of their trust of the U.S. dollar. So they're taking their dollars, their paper fiat currency, and exchanging it for a 6,000-year-old form of money, gold and silver. Right, and they're just basically saying, this is an analyst that's saying that based on what the trend is globally, that gold will replace.
Oh, he went out a little bit, but listen.
For doing yeah.
You there, Art? Well, hey, I'm gonna just try to read it too and let everybody know. You know, the BRICS. And if you don't know about BRICS, BRICS is developed with some major.
I see. That's what's going on.
Are you there?
Say it again. I'm here. I'm right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Say it again.
You was going in and out a little bit.
Okay.
That's all right, though.
All right. So that's basically what it is. Most of the whole world is going back to gold and silver right now because they're losing faith in the fiat currency system.
All right.
That's what's going on. Now, based on this was 2003, 2023, excuse me, 2023. Right? They're predicting, right, the silver price to rise over 1,000% as gold hits $5,000 per ounce, right, by 2027, because governments are debasing their currency. They don't say which government, but let me put it and make it clear. The whole world's currency is attached to the U.S. dollar. And when the U.S. dollar gets sick, the whole world starts to get the flu, right? So that's what's happening, and that's the prediction. So if silver right now is only like $30, $31 an ounce, and it's predicted to go up 1,000% because countries are debasing their currency, what do you think is the trade of the century?
And those of us that have already collected just a couple of pieces, going to be ahead of the game.
Yes, sir. 1,000%. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so here we go. You can skip that one out. So this is the IMF, International Monetary Fund. This is one of the largest financial institutions in the world. They give loans to new developing countries for infrastructure, roads, development. So here's what they're talking about. They're saying that the IMF issues a striking U.S. dollar collapse warning as the Fed primes Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, right, for a crypto price boom. Now, let me be clear. We're not doing no fear mongering over here, bro. This is something that we have collectively been warning about for 7 years. This is not nothing new. We're not Johnny. We're not Johnny come latelys in the crypto space. We're not Johnny come latelys in the precious metal space. So we're not doing no fear mongering. We're just delivering the facts and the truth. So I'm one of the ones who are of the belief that I would rather have a beautiful lie. Excuse me. I would rather have the ugly truth than a beautiful lie,
Mm.
right? And so that's what this is. This is the ugly truth that the U.S. dollar is being looked upon in its weakness because of the debt crisis that we're going in this country, and how our Federal Reserve is dealing with printing of this paper currency. So, and with that understanding, they're moving out of the dollar and into digital and physical appreciating assets as protection against the dollar.
Good teaching, baby. Good teaching.
Now, this one is the Feds. Now, the last slide was the IMF. This one is the Federal Reserve. Is quietly admitting gold is replacing the dollar as collapse, as the fears is moving on. Now, this time last year, there were the largest financial institutions in the United States were not on board with crypto. They were not. They were doing it in secret. This year, January 10th of 2024, they have made history because they instituted a Bitcoin ETF. Now the rest of the world can say without a doubt that they are embracing other asset classes to mitigate their risk and their liabilities using the US dollar. That's what this is, cut and dry. Cut and dry.
Wow.
Right? Cut and dry. All right, so wow. There's another slide that goes with this. We'll bring the other slide up next week. Okay, but this one is very important. You just saw on the last slide, right, that the Feds are talking about how the world is replacing the dollar with these other assets. So check this. 80% of the banks in Japan has partnered with a company called Ripple to use a crypto called XRP. Now, I don't know about you, but 80% is almost all of the entire country, right? And if all 80% of the banks are going to use XRP, what do you think you should be using?
Right.
Wait a minute, because we're talking about the majority of our citizens are 9-to-5 workers, right? Some of them are on disability, Social Security, right, and all these other financial liabilities. They are struggling with inflation, like most people are, trying to live from month to month. And if you had, watch this, they have a saying in Islam that we have to remind ourselves, right? The reminder benefits the believer.
That's right.
Which of the favors of your Lord will you deny?
Ooh.
How many times in your life have you ever known something was going to happen before it happened, and the Creator gave you time to prepare for it? That's what we're doing right now. You know, if you know history, that fiat currency, all of them the value goes to zero. But you're living through a 100-year-long cycle. You're in it right now. The largest wealth transfer in the history of the world is happening right now as the world is moving or mitigating from the US dollar into other reserve assets. And this is proof right here. Regardless of your...
And you know one thing that we're doing too, Ak, is that the majority of our people are listening to people that says, you know, before when crypto first came out, you had the quote unquote expert saying, yo, leave that alone. That's not good.
Yes.
Da 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 da, right? And then for years people are leaving it alone, and then all of a sudden they find out that was a lie.
They've been looking. I have a cousin of mine. I have family members, friends, people in my circle of influence that say to me, and it blows my mind when they say, and you'll hear people. I know you heard, I don't like this asset. How is it that you have an emotion about an asset that's going to appreciate faster than anything that you've owned? Why do you have
That
an
and
emotion
listen, that you know nothing about, and you
that
don't
you know
give
nothing
no, and
about?
you don't give no kind of no life to it at all. You don't even investigate it. You just are so steady in that on that hamster wheel, okay, that they have created for us, and it just got us going dizzy, got us in our minds, and we don't even try to. But the crazy part though, Ak, is that they see people in front of them prospering. They
Yes.
see a
But
change prospering. Same thing with gold and silver. They already put in everybody's mind that you can't get it. It's for the rich and famous.
right. You
Um,
can't afford it.
you can't afford it.
Listen, what we're doing right now is we're using the most powerful form of unity called group economics, right? In the largest precious metal industry, gold and silver, and the digital industry with crypto, to acquire these assets together in small increments, piece by piece, week by week, month by month. And then here's the kicker. Here's the collateral benefit, not the collateral damage, but the collateral benefit is we get paid to help each other get
we get
paid.
and
We
we
get
get paid
paid
to
to
save
help.
our money and in gold and silver. We get paid for that. Unbelievable. Let's go on, Ox. We got to let them know about a little bit. So now what we just gave you is some history, some current history, some current
Right,
history,
the
some current
context.
events, that we can prove where the pain is coming from and how the pain is happening and what we need to do about it. Now we spoke about it and we like brother said, we've been speaking about this for the last almost 7 years. The
Yes,
same
sir.
thing. And now you see, not only do you feel more pain, but you see more actual facts that hey, maybe what they're saying is right. But now we've uh we've teamed up with a beautiful company called Course Metals, and we want to give you a short video of what it's all about, and then we're going to dissect it for you.
Yes,
Inshallah.
sir.
In the grand scheme of wealth preservation, purchasing and storing precious metals can be a daunting endeavor. The hurdles are many, from high markups and hidden fees to the logistical nightmare of secure storage. Even figuring out the authenticity of your purchase can be a nail-biting experience. Imagine a world where these complications are no longer your concern. Welcome to the future with at-cost metals, where the complexities of traditional methods are replaced with simplicity, security, and savings. This is the world of our membership-based service. For an annual fee of $149 or $399, you gain access to a treasure trove of benefits that make precious metals purchasing a breeze. Picture this: buying precious metals at cost, with no markups, no hidden fees, just the pure value of the metal itself. But the advantages don't stop there. Our service doesn't just give you precious metals at cost, it also provides a digital and physical vault with the highest level of security. No more worrying about burglars or natural disasters. Your precious metals are safe in our DApp vault, accessible anytime, anywhere. Now, you might be asking, what about shipping? We've got you covered. Enjoy free or at-cost shipping, depending on your membership tier. This means more savings for you, more value for your investment. In the world of precious metals investment, our service is a game changer. It's not just a better way to buy and store precious metals, it's the best way. Don't let the complexities of traditional methods deter you from the lucrative world of precious metals. Sign up for a membership today. Secure your wealth, ensure your future. Welcome to the new age of precious metal investment. Welcome to a world of security, simplicity, and savings.
Wow, security, simplicity, and savings. You can't get no better than that three right there, Ak. So let's talk about it now. We're going to break this down to you, everyone. And what we'd like you to do, we'd like you to take this finger, which is a very, very important finger, and we want you to share this Share it to everybody that you know. If you're watching this on Facebook, share it to all your friends. If you're watching it on YouTube, share it to all your friends. If you wherever, copy and paste it, because listen, this is a tool that can possibly not only put yourself and your family in a different position of the economical chain, but it can put your whole community in the economical change and building. So let's talk about the requirements for a successful company. Perfect timing, perfect product, perfect business. Why? I want you to tell me, why is this right here perfect timing?
Man, so as I said before, they have short-term debt cycles. The
Uh-oh. All right. Until we come back, because we on location in
we're
different
losing
areas.
people. They're losing faith in the dollar. So it's perfect timing, right? Now here we have a 5,000-year-old indestructible product only God can make, and it never loses value. If that's not the definition of a perfect product, I can't even tell you. We can't even destroy it, right? If we wanted to. And it's an industry metal. It's a monetary metal. It's metals that we use that have antiviral properties, right? So it's really the best product. And the perfect business model is because now we're able to leverage the community of economics, the power of group economics, right, to acquire the most precious, oldest form of money at cost with no markup. There
Listen,
is no excuses.
none
There
at
are no
all.
excuses.
None at all. Look, this business model is like, when is the last time you went to the store and you bought something, then that store paid you for buying something from the store?
Oh, wait a minute. I got a better one for you. When have you ever went to a store and purchased the item for what the store purchased it at?
Oh, and
How
then
about,
the store pay you for it.
and
Unbelievable.
that's right. They pay you for referrals. Listen, I
Ooh.
went over here and I got gasoline and I paid 29 cents cheaper than every other gas station. And every referral you bring, I'll give you a percentage. Come on now.
Come on. Come on. So listen to some reasons why it's so timely. He went over a lot of it, but his global uncertainty is all but dictate the necessity of a stable store of value. This is a stable store of value. It's not going to fluctuate like this dying dollar worldwide. This is, like he said, from the beginning of time to right now today. This is the real deal. Inflation is winning, and we all know it. He just spoke about the gas prices. Gas prices. Let's talk about the gold, the housing prices. Let's talk about the grocery prices. Let's talk about all of that. It's not sustainable. It's up and down. And sometimes, many people are changing their diet. Why? Because they can't afford the regular diets. Many, people are downsizing. Why? Because they can't change. They can't afford the regular way of life. Now the central banks
Right.
all are printing money at unprecedented rates, and we all know about it. And if you don't know about it, we're gonna talk. We're gonna have a little slide that's gonna tell you what one of the congressmen said about that money, about how the banks make money. But in a nutshell, the more money that the banks make, the less value that the money that you have in that same bank.
Right.
It goes down. So we got paper currency now. They're getting kind of hip to it because, see, look, we always the last ones to get on to what is really happening, right? So now we're talking about telling everybody get digital. Digital is in. They got I'm old school. I'm old school. But the banks that have your money, they going digital, and you're gonna have to go digital whether you want to do it or not. Your
Yes.
money is in the bank, so it's best to know about what you're doing so that you can capitalize. My brother Ameer, he has a course that he has once a week, and they are all coming on in precedent rates right now. And this is a course to be able to understand what your money. Talk to
Yep.
him.
Yeah, and so you know what I always say that this is the thing. Let me just hit on this, and we're gonna keep it moving because we don't want to take up too much of the people's time.
Yeah.
Paper currency is going digital, right? You have the BRICS, Fed now, and CBDCs. What the brother is talking about is the world is changing faster than you can keep up, and without your input, they don't even require your vote. It's going to happen whether you like it or not. So Based on that, what the Fed is our federal bank, the BRICS is the international group of countries that are leading now. As of right now, their GDP is higher than the G7's, right? And CBDC's family is what Carlito was talking about, is a central bank digital currency. I don't care if you got your money in a traditional bank, a savings bank, an investment bank, or a federal credit union, it's going digital, whether you like it or not. And we have to secure our future as part of what we're doing with precious metals. It is a part of the portfolio that you should have that will protect you from a all digital system.
It's all about the protection. I love that. You know, and listen, everybody, these are not opinions. They are facts. And regardless of politics, nationality, or religion. Here we go. He just spoke
Statements
about
from the experts, right? Here we go. Inflation, right? Everybody can attest to the fact that the dollar lost a minimum of 25% of its purchasing power because we no longer have dollar stores in America. In most of America, the dollar can no longer buy the same thing it did from 2020 to 2022. With that being said, inflation is a very simple concept. Understanding more currency equals less value. And it's as simple as it's contradictory, but it's very simple and straightforward. That's Ron Paul, the congressman. And our brother, Robert Kiyosaki, great world-renowned author, wrote, Rich Dad Poor Dad, says silver may be the best possible way to build wealth because it's the most undervalued asset in the asset class, period. It's the most undervalued. And that is what we're concentrating on the most.
The most undervalued and the most needed metal in every use of an everyday use.
Yes, sir.
So why precious metals? It holds tangible value. The precious metal holds that value. The dollar bill, as we spoke right now, it's lost its value so much that its buying power is less than 3 cents. Less than
Correct.
3 cents. Okay, it's time tested. We already spoke about it. He said, Brother Ameer said, what better means of income? What better ways of means of a medium of exchange is to have that which the creator of all world made? Come on.
Correct.
It's a hedge against inflation. It's easily explainable. Even children know it's relatively stable during uncertain times. And it's fair to say that right now we're at uncertain times. All the other countries know about it. That's why they form BRICS. In fact, the United States think they're going into secret saying, and they're talking about it, that, you know what, maybe we need to bring this dollar back to the gold standard.
Gold standard. And you know what, Muslim? They're quietly doing it. They're doing it state by state. And we've been talking about this. I put up a post. Now watch this. I put up a post in 2019 of a Forbes magazine that specifically spoke about removing the taxes on gold and silver. And I'm going to post it on my page today. This was in 2019. Here we are in 2024. 98% of every state in this country have removed the sales tax, the use tax, and the capital gain tax on gold and silver, but it's quietly being done.
It's quiet. They're not letting you or I know. They're not letting you or I know. Because you know why? Because they're still trying to establish, actually, they're trying to really change the levels, because one level was poor, middle class, and rich. Now they're just trying to put wealthy and poor. Just two. No more middle class. Yes. Let's go on. We already talked about the banks. You want to hit them on the banks real quick?
Yeah, let me do it. Let me show them, because a lot of people, this is the first time they're hearing this or seeing this, because our democratically controlled media is not showing them this. So let me just get with it, right? Banks buy physical gold and silver and short the market so they can buy more metals cheap. What does that mean? I mean, short the market. So what they're doing is they're manipulating the market using what they call ETF paper contracts on gold and silver. They'll short that while they're actually purchasing it to buy it cheap and then cancel the contract before it actually completes. So let me just deal with what we got right here, right? Check this out. JP Morgan pays $920 million. That's almost $1 billion in misconduct over market manipulation. Again, JP Morgan placed spoofs orders to drive down the price of silver, right? Because this is what they're doing to keep the price of silver low so they can acquire it and you still think it's cheap, so you're not going to buy it. We're mentally conditioned to believe if it's cheap, it can't be good. Watch this. JP Morgan pays another $60 million to settle precious metal spoofing lawsuit. And that's been going on since 2015, 2016, right? Here we go with this BRICS nations again. Check it. BRICS central banks. This is a report from the BRICS nations. Central banks are record gold buying as U.S. dollar defense. They are using gold as the oldest weapon against inflation because they know that the dollar has a limited lifespan, and we've run past that.
You know, and it's stating right there that their manipulation is our opportunity.
Oh my goodness! Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Their manipulation is our opportunity.
To do the same thing that they're doing. They're doing the same thing that they're doing to acquire precious metals.
That's right.
And listen, for 7 years, I've been putting my money where my mouth is.
That's what I'm talking about. The real money. The real money. Look, we're going to go over it real quick. The Costco's. We got Costco's. We got Walmart. We got Sam's Club. We got many different membership companies that is selling precious metals at precedented rates sales. Okay, up to 200 million a month. A month. So look, if they know something about it, then we know that it has to be something going on. See, but the thing that we're trying to share with everybody right now, just like it said, their manipulation is our opportunity. Right now, we have an opportunity to actually, I'm going to keep it so real. You got the opportunity to buy gold cheaper than Costco's selling it. Come on. All right.
Cheaper than Walmart, cheaper than any of the online dealers. We got it cheaper. There's no excuse. Like our brother Anton McVeigh say, the only reason someone that does not join at Cost Metals is because they don't have the math. Their math is off. They don't understand.
The math is
off.
We're going to skip this one here. We're going to go to our business model right now.
Let's get to the business
model, right? He's been speaking about it. We have they develop relationships in the largest market makers in bullion and numismatic coins worldwide. The reason they have over 70 years experience in the precious metals industry. And in those 70 years, they made friends. Matter of fact, they made very good friends. Why? And what happens and what's the results of that right now in the business in our company? That they own their own network and software. That means when you join, you ain't got to pay extra for anything. No landmark, no nothing. Nothing is extra at all. We sell precious metal bullions at cost to customers. It pays affiliates for finding other customers. Come on now. You know that many other companies in the world right now have an affiliate program. And many of them. And this is one of the best ones. Why? We said it earlier. You get to buy precious metals. And the same company that you buy precious metals from at Cost Metals will pay you to buy it. And then the third thing is that they'll pay you to share it to somebody else that sees this opportunity. They're not doing that nowhere else. No. They manage and anticipate growth, and it all has to make sense for the customer. Like he just said, he said, "Go ahead." What Mr. McVeigh always say all the time? If they don't what? The only way they don't come on.
The only reason that someone does not join at Cost Metals is because their numbers is off. They don't understand the math. Their math is off. They don't understand the numbers. That's the only reason.
And
they don't understand it.
It's about time too. It's about time. Is when they say, "Well, I don't have the time." No, you're not making the time. That's what it is.
Wait a minute. But here's what they're saying unconsciously. I don't have time to help save my financial future. I'm too busy working. That's what they're saying. When somebody tells you I'm tired, I don't have the time, I got to go to work. I got to take care of my kids.
And I don't have the time to set my great grandchildren up. I just got the time. I just got the time to work for Friday and Saturday because we got some big things that's going on at the club, or let me stop. More about the company. It's a brand new company. It's a brand new company. It is extremely seasoned ownership and management. I say it's a brand new company. It's just a few months old, and we're coming up to almost 20,000 people. We're coming up. We're breaking on the other half of that. Okay, offering true, actual, at-cost prices on precious metals, bullion, valuable numismatic fuel, residuals, and lucrative compensation. Ooh, lucrative. We got people that have gotten paid every single time since we started. That's
bro. Okay,
to talk about the products, brother.
Okay, so we offer the same precious metals, but at cost. American Eagles, Buffaloes, Morgans, and Peace Dollars, right? Canadian Maple Leaf, South African Cougarans. So let me explain to the brothers and sisters exactly what I'm talking about. This is a silver round, if you can see this, right? This is a silver round. Let me switch this to the camera. Let me find my camera. Yeah. This is a South African Cougaran, right? This one is not a numismatic. This one is. When it's encased and classified as an MS-70, that is the highest grade that you can get, right? Is an MS-70 coin, and that's what this is. So that's what we're offering. Generic bars and coins, Engelhart, Johnson, Matthey, every single description of every single gold or silver product you see on this slide, we own, right? Alhamdulillah. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you it was a mercy from, it took me a year to understand this. It took me a year to understand this, and I came from the industry. As much, I can't see the last one, and as much what? The last slide, the last one.
Oh, and there's so much more that they have to offer. We got all the coins, all the bullions, everything that
anybody else has.
Company might have. We got it at cost. We got it at cost.
I challenge you to test the method. I challenge you to test that thing.
That's a good challenge. That's a good challenge. Let's talk about the dealer direct and that cost, because everybody, you know what? I got people saying that, even as far as saying, I'm from over there. I'm from over here. I'm from over there. And we get it cheap. We get it very, very cheap. And, I say, okay, cool. And then I let them know and I show them the numbers.
Yes.
And they say, wow.
So watch this.
The first thing that come out of their mouth is this. Well, how much can you buy at one time?
As little as one coin, or as much as $1 million, whatever your fancy is, whatever you can afford. We have enough gold and silver and platinum to satisfy your pockets. But let me go with this. If you buy from a dealer, you're buying dealer direct. That literally has no bearing on the price, but rather refers to who sold it to you. We have a brother named Marcus that's on the Monday classes that I give in Newark on South Orange Avenue. The brother was paying $75 for silver rounds, and here we are selling it for $31. Right? So he was buying dealer direct, but he was not getting at cost. At cost means the price that the dealer pays is the exact same price that the customer pays. Look at the various websites and you'll see this is every day. This is a, excuse me, my mouth throws a little dry, right? At real time, comparison of the price of a single silver eagle. At the time that this video was made in the beginning of the year, our company was selling it at $26.48, right? Company A, $29.90, $31.54, $31.01, and $31.24. So what that is basically anywhere between 9 and 18% higher than what we were selling our gold and silver for.
And you know what I like to say too? I like to ask them this, and you just hit it right there. It's anywhere between 12 and 18% more that you're paying. And my thing is this: when they say, "Yeah, I buy like dealer price," I get it the same. I get it at direct price, right? No, they don't even say that. What they say is, "I get a good price," and I'm like, "Really? Yeah." I go right to the dealer, and you know what I tell them? I say, "You know what? That probably is a very good price. But if you can get it for the same price that the dealer get it, what would you do? That's self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? It's
It is. It
self-explanatory.
is.
And it's 12%, 12 to 18% more. And and that's like in anything that you have in life. If you was going to get gasoline and you can look across the street and get it 12%, 18% cheaper, which gasoline would you get? If you was doing anything, if you was going to get a house and the salesman was going to sell it to you here, and then another salesman said, well, I can give it to you 12 to 18% cheaper. What you
Cheaper.
gonna
You're gonna go, right? Some people you can't help because of that ego thing, bro. Let's get to it. Incrementally fractional purchases. One of the most powerful features of at-cost metals is the ability for the customers to buy precious metals incrementally. That means at small increments. In our company, you can buy a silver coin as low as $19 or $18. There's no excuse. And here's the sad part. If you can't afford to save $18 a month, you're in trouble anyway. You need at-cost metals more than you thought you did.
That's
Right?
right.
So check it. So you can buy as little as $1, $5, $20, and and it's totally fine. Even $1 million purchases if you choose. The amount of metal you can purchase is tracked to 0.00001 of an ounce and displayed on your metals page. What does that mean, Ameer? Well, if you're familiar with cryptocurrency, it has 8 spaces. Bitcoin and all the rest of cryptos is tracked down to 8 decimal points. And that's what it is on your at-cost metal dashboard. This means that you can accumulate metal at your own pace if you choose to do so. All of the metal you purchase is yours. It is physically held in the DAP vault. DAP is an acronym that means digital and physical vault. You can have it shipped to you or sell it. And if you sell it, your cash amount increases by the same amount. What does that mean, Ameer? That means in your DAP vault, once they unlock that vault, then I can purchase $22 worth of a coin. And if gold goes up 9%, 8%, that $22 will go up 8%. If you choose to sell it for whatever reason, you got an emergency, a flat tire, need a washing machine, whatever the problem is, you can sell it and your account will go up in the amount that gold is appreciated for that week. And then you can ACH it right to your account.
Right
Come
to your
on.
account. With the
Right to your
pressing of
account.
a button. Just a
With the
pressing
press
of
of
a
a
button.
button.
Come on.
And listen, you can withdraw it. Now, you take care of this one out.
Okay, so why the vote? I love the part about the vote, and you gave such a great example about the increase with the DAP vote. So let's do a quick comparison about vote versus a bank. If you had $1,000 in the bank and today, and you went to the bank next year, a year later, and you might have $1,000 in that bank. In fact, you might have $997 because the bank took some kind of maintenance fees and all this kind of stuff going on, right? But listen, if you use this DAP vault for as little as $1, okay, or whatever you want, so you had $1,000 in the DAP vault. Guess what? Have you been looking at the price of silver and gold in the last 3 years? It has
Most
gone
people
up.
haven't.
It has gone up. Okay.
Yes.
So listen, if silver tomorrow would go up $50, guess what? You can ching ching and you can take that $50 out, just like Brother Ameer was saying. And the same thing. So this versus a banking system is just it's this
No
next level.
comparison.
So the most economical way to service our customers is with the highest ranked and rated vaulting company. They are multinational, proven to be at the highest level of security, safety, and service, which we all need and want. See, that's what we're trying to do. What we're trying to protect our money. So we utilize multiple class 3 state-of-the-art vaults, the highest possible vault rating. Our vaulting facilities are and highly secured. Each facility is constructed with impenetrable walls, internal barriers, all locks that require several methods of verified access before someone can enter. The vaults are proceeding in dual control procedures, which require multiple people to perform separation of duties and simultaneously. No one person is going to be able to just go in there and do what they got to do. This is, look, the reason why this is so good, because there's governments that actually have their precious metals in the same vault. We
Yes.
have our pressures. If it's good for them and it's good for us, come on, it's good for you. That's what we do. So the customer's precious metals are held as a bailment and not as a deposit or consignment. That means that nobody can just listen. Let's
There's
go
no
back.
third party liability. That's what that means.
That's
It's
right.
not it's not somebody else's third party liability.
That's
That's
right.
what that means.
So we're gonna go to the bank right now, right? We'll go to the bank with that cost right there. Do everybody know what a bailout? Yeah, bailout is when the bank takes your money and bails out different companies, right? To bail out and to bring the companies up. And then they have what they got, bail-ins. And if you better be watching the news and be watching everything, because the banks right now are threatening. See, they say it and they put it out there. Yeah, it's threatening to, look out for a bail-in. But we just not doing it. Why? You know why we're not doing now? We're not paying attention, brother Ameer? Because I don't have time. I gotta punch in. I don't have time to look at that. But that's saving your money, right? Because a bail-in means that the banks can use your money to bail themselves out of any kind of dangerous situations without your permission, and you can't do nothing about it. Period.
That's
Right
all.
here, this is not happening at all. We have strict proven processes that ensure customers' precious metals deposits are secure. Investors' data is kept private, and we ensure discreet and confidential treatment of all aspects of customers' accounts. We also maintain all risk assurance as well as additional policies which cover acts of terrorism. Strictly inventory controls, real-time reporting available 24/7. Expedient processes for shipments. I'm talking about just like Brother Ameer said. If you want your stuff, you can take this finger and push that button and say, I want it to come over such and such and such, and it's coming to you just like that. Look at
Yep.
that.
I want it right here because I got something to protect my own, right?
There you go, and you should be, and you should, because the paper dollars that's under the mattress, they worthless right now. Full insured delivery, international delivery, customs clearance. Let's go on. So now, if you love what you heard right now, see that right there, Brother Ameer, that's for the people that say, you know what, I want to protect
Learn a
my
little bit
money. I
more.
want to protect my money. Yeah, this is how you do it. I protect my money just like this. And that's how you do it. That's for the customers. The customers protect their money. But then you got those next level thinkers that saying, you know what, I don't even want to just protect my money. I've been listening to Brother Ameer. In fact, we might have an outstanding person that come on next week. But like we said, Brother Ameer, he has classes that we have physically, in a physical sense, telling the truth and exposing the lies. And these individuals were first was customers, and now they're taking it to the next level, and they're business owners. What is that? That means that not only that you can save and protect your money,
Right.
you can go into business and make your money go to work for you. That's what we really want. Want your money. So if that makes any sense to you, let's talk about the packages and the comp plan. Bam. I love my brother when you put this out here, brother.
No, listen, I know most people will not believe it when we say we get paid to save money. That's what we do. We get paid to save our own money. They don't believe it until they see it. And then when they see it, some people don't believe it. But when you start earning those commissions, the company is only about 6 months old. And alhamdulillah, for the last 6 to 8 weeks, I have not missed 1 week of commissions. And I'm grateful, bro, because that's an addition to what I'm already doing. And here's the other part. It's passive. All I'm doing is posting information, teaching people the truth about what's going on in the financial industry. And for those who have eyes that see, those who have ears that hear, and a mind who understands, they see what it is. They acquire the package, they start saving, and then we all collectively get paid. That's called group economics.
That's what
Next
it's
slide.
called. So let's go on. Let's go on. So that company that we have been involved with through the Halal Wealth Builders is at Cost Metals. So let's get to the packaging. I love it because people that say, all right, I love that. I love the customers. What does it take for me to start making some money? Well, we got two. That's another thing. Look at here. We've been in many, many other different areas and many, many other different companies, and they had many, many different packages all over the place. And
There's
those
only
packages,
two.
this is only two. And those packages went for anything with I remember $1,000 to $10,000. Okay, and These packages right here is very, very simple. The best package that we have, the big money package, is $3.99. It's called the Metals Plus package. That gives you 18 months of unlimited at-cost pricing of physical precious metals. That means that you have the opportunity to shop at cost metals for 18 months to buy metals at cost. At cost. And you'll be able to use the DAP Vault, just like we just explained to you. But the best part is you get 3. Show them again. Show it to them. You get 3 numismatic metals. You get 3 numismatic metals every time you renew your $3.99 package. Now, I'm going to tell you a little secret. When you get that package, that offsets the count of your package. You get 3 numismatic packages, 3 coins. So you deduct that 3 from the $3.99, you're ahead of the game. Then they got the next package is $149 metals package, and that gives you 1 year of opportunity to buy precious metals at cost, and it also gives you the opportunity to use the DAP Vault as well. Now, for those that say, you know what, I want to be, I got other people, and yes, okay, you got other people you want to share this opportunity. You got a $75 a month get ahead coin, and that's a numismatic coin. Show them again. Right. It's the numismatic coin. That's what you get for $75 a month, and it puts you in a position to get what he just said: residual pay. You know, there's many people that the company has been in existence for the last 6 months, but for the last 12 weeks, people have been getting paid every single week, and
on time, every time, on time, every time. Every time.
And they stay in a contingency. Why? Because, and that's another thing. Look at that. They're paying you to buy and save your money. You get the $75 get ahead plan that puts you in the position to get paid. Next week you're getting paid if you put yourself in that position. Love it.
But let me say this one more time before you go on, because part that some of us don't get, right? You have residual bills. You have a bill. If you never go home, your PSC&G are going to be due. If you never pick up your cell phone going to be due. Those are residual. It comes regardless of what you do. So when you have a residual income, that means that once you get paid to do something one time, but you can get paid over and over. The possibilities are endless, especially in this super cycle that we're in. Go right on to it, bro. Finish it.
Yes, so we'll talk about the business of the at-cost metals home-based affiliate business. Now, this is for those that want to do this business thing. First of all, it's a low overhead cost, right? Running a business from home minimizes expenses associated with renting office space and communicating. No overhead for office space. You're at home. You're in your bed. You're in your den. You're in the man's den. You're at the table drinking coffee, okay? Expenses associated with renting an office and space in the community. It's allowing more capital to be invested in the precious metals. So the less time you have to do to pay for the shop in the area, you can put it into your precious metals. It's a flexible schedule. That means you can get up and do it whenever you want to do it. You could be on vacation and you can make money. You can do whatever you want to do and you could be making money. It's called a soft launch, and it's called the soft way to make money. Tax benefits. Woo! The home base is strictly a tax benefit, right? Base benefits that may qualify for various tax deductions, such as home office expenses, pens, papers, napkins, whatever the case may be. Whenever the metal, or once again, the numismatic metal could be you tax deductible. Why? Because you can use it as promotions. There's so many different benefits right here. Direct marketing, like I said, buying and selling gold and silver directly can eliminate the middleman fees. What? I get my stuff from the dealer. I get good pay. I get good prices. Yes, but guess what? You can get it and sell it to the dealer. Come on. So we got wealth preservation. Investing in precious metals can safeguard your wealth against inflation and economic stability, providing a stable financial foundation. Woo! That's affiliate comp plan. Affiliate comp plan starts at $3.99 package. Now, this is where you get those commissions. So listen very carefully. You get people that sees this same opportunity and they want to get in. So most of the people that you see, of course, are going to want that $3.99 package because you're getting more bang for the dollar, for more bang for the silver. All right. And whenever you get that, when somebody gets it, you get $50 directly right to your account. $50 directly right to your account. And because it's binary, you get 100 points for everybody that gets that $3.99. And let me speak to the binary a little later. Okay, the 149 package gets you $25 directly to your account immediately. Okay, and you get $30, 30 points for binary. Now, those that get the $75 get ahead coin on a monthly basis, that keeps them in the contingent. That's right. That keeps them in the contingents of getting residual pay. You get 20 points for everybody that does that. All right. And listen, you're not getting it from me. You're not getting it from Ameer. You're getting it from the company. Okay.
Direct.
The company. You got specialty bullion. We got specialty bullion where it's so many specialty items out there. You get it from either 1 to 50 points for binary. And then let's talk about the binary, because the binary adds up to money. That's right. If you get 500 points on the left and 500 points on the right, the company will award you $500 every time you get it like that. Now, there's many people there's a few people that have many people on their team that sees this opportunity. And they are taking advantage of the opportunity because they know that it's bigger than money. Why do we say it's bigger than money? Because they got grandchildren. And they hope that they have great grandchildren and generations that they never will see. And what does this do? This builds up a generational wealth action. You know, so what do? When they see this, they're going to be cycling. So some people cycle once a month. Some people cycle once a week. Some people cycle once a day. But some people cycle many times a month, multiple times a week, and multiple times a day. So every single time you get to 500 on each side, guess what? The company gives you $500. Then we have matching bonuses for those of you that got people that came on, they see the opportunity and they start cycling. Guess what? You get 10% of what they cycle. Not from them, not from me, not from Ameer, but from the company.
Yes.
We got a pot of gold, and it's a bonus. That's 50% of all the commission's revenues for those that are gold members. That's right. No, what company does that? And then you said, what about the members? Yeah, we got to get to that real quick. Let's talk about the ranks. We got 3 ranks. We was in the different companies where they have multiple ranks. This rank, that rank, this rank, that rank, this rank. So many ranks that you couldn't even keep up with it. It gives you a headache. It gives you a headache. If this one fall off, then oh no, but it's not like that. It's 3. Affiliate, silver, and gold. Affiliate, silver, and gold. The affiliate program, all you have to get is what? 2 people. I know this is unusual for you to understand that. 2 people will get you an affiliate. And then if you got 2 people that see this opportunity and they work it, just like you working it, you have the ability to make $2,000 a week.
Not a month. Not a month, a week.
A week. And look, Ameer, this is what I like to say. $2,000 a week. Sitting at home, laying in your bed, chilling in front of the TV, right? Now, to get a silver affiliate, all you need is 6 people. What? 6 people. 3 on the left, 3 on the right. Then you have the opportunity to make $10,000 a week. Let's go into the gold affiliate. The gold affiliate. No, it's not like others that you have to get 250 people on the right. No, it's not like that. Right. 12 people, 6 people on the left, 6 people on the right, with 1 people on each side being a silver. You have the opportunity to make $30,000 a week cap. $30,000 a week cap. Some people will make $30,000 a year. But
no,
if
they don't.
A little opportunity, you can make. And look, and listen, even if you don't get the 30,000 and you fall short and get only 10,000, that's a week. And I want to tell you this. Yes, we had a soft launch. And in our soft launch, the first time of pay, yes, we had affiliates that capped out at $2,000. Yes, we had affiliates that capped out at $10,000. And yes, we had affiliates that capped out at $30,000. Let's move it on. Additional compensation information that points can accumulate up to your max based on your rank. 2,000 for affiliates, 10,000 for silver, 30,000 for gold. At cost means that the customer The price that the dealer pays is the same price that the customer pays. Let's say it again. You get the same price that the customer pays. And you know what? I like to say this even better, Brother Ameer, because I want to say we get it better than the dealer. You know why? Because we're with at-cost metals. See, a dealer has to be with at-cost metals to get the extreme best price. Unused points means that it is intact and do not reset after a cycle. What does that mean? That means that whenever you got like 600 points on one side and 900 points on the other side, it is only going to take when it's 500 and 500. What happens to the rest of the points? It stays right there. It stays right there. As long as you're active and you continuously stay active, it's good for the next time. Pay period is Sunday a.m. to Saturday p.m. religiously, just like Brother Ameer said. Always on time, never miss a day. Say it again, Brother Ameer.
It's on time every time.
On time every time. We compress the direct 10% matches with appropriate 75% hard cap on commissions to ensure that the company stays open. Affiliate leaders have input on the direction of the company. That means that the owners has a personal open door relationship with the affiliations. Yes. And I can bear witness to that. So the bottom line is they launched because they know that there's a better way to do precious metals. We have the best bullion prices on a comp plan, and we want this to be a part of it. That's what we want you to be a part of it. That's what we want you to be a part of it. And that's what we are here about. Brother Ameer, give the people a summary of what is going on in our world today financially and what we should be doing to combat that, and the company that we have affiliated ourselves with that can accomplish just that.
So let me say this first. If you do nothing, nothing will change. You will not have an opportunity to have an input on the direction of where your life goes from this day on, from June 19th, 2024. If you do nothing, nothing changes. You cannot change a situation with the same mindset that created the situation. Let me say that again. You cannot change a problem with the same mindset that created the problem. In this case right now, we're living in inflationary times, which basically means it's not because of you. You didn't do anything wrong as the reason why inflation is here. You are a victim of a system that you have no input. The Federal Reserve controls the money supply. They contract it, they expand it, they control the interest rates, they raise it, they lower it. And based on what they decide to do, based on economic data information, you don't have any control. But that's what you do have control over. What you use your paper dollars for. You control, you have the ability to help your own family, right? Fight and beat inflation. There's one thing to fight it, but it's a whole nother thing to beat it. And we're beating it. Why are we beating it? Here's the simple thing. Very simple. When you compare saving the gold and silver to dollars in an account, this year alone, silver has went up 35%. I'm going to repeat that. From January 1st, right, to April 1st, April, May, June, May 1st, silver went up 35%. What that means is if I saved $100 in silver in January, I can sell it for $135 April 1st. You can't do that in the bank. You're only going to get 0.01% in 12 months, not 5 months. 12 months, 0.01%. So on $100, you'll make 1 penny. That's not even including the month-to-month fees they charge you for the account. So I'm going to make it really simple. I want you to go to your phone and after this presentation, Google BRICS nations and what they're doing with gold and silver, because that's going to give you an indication that this is bigger than the United States. This is bigger than just us. The world economy is not based only on the US. So with that being said, at-cost metals, simply and plain, gives you an opportunity to preserve your purchasing power, the hard-earned money that you've given your blood, sweat, and tears to earn. So if you have money in the bank, a pension fund, or a 401k or whatever, and it's going to get eaten up by inflation, you have a choice to make. Educate yourself to make a difference in your financial future, because I have, and I'm not going back.
I ain't going back. And anybody that's with the Halal Wealth Builders or with you and your group with the King of Currency, they not going back. Because why? Their eyes is open to truth. Once your eyes is open to truth, you can't close it. You can't close it, and no falsehood can close it. You knock it right out the way and you keep it moving. So with that being said, I want to say that get with the person that invited you to this show. Get with the person. Let them know that you're ready to learn more. In fact, let them know you're ready to start saving your, securing your money. That's what you
Yes,
do.
sir.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
sir.
what you do. We got to speak right and exact right now. You know, because at
Correct.
some point they didn't believe it was going to start raining with Noah until it started raining.
Well, I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you how I can really sit in this space right here, right, and put myself in that position and understand what, and just imagine. Excuse me, imagine what the brother went through, right? So, with that being said, I'm right here in Newark, New Jersey. I have several in-person classes that we do. If you are from one of my friends, or if somebody shared it, or if you are looking on my page, get at me. We do them online here, or every week on Wednesdays, right? And we do it in person, right? So I encourage you. Let me give a shout to our brother Marcus, our brother Osman, Leon, and all the new brothers that came on. Walt, Cynthia, all of the brothers that just joined the company last week. I think it was 6 altogether in class, and only because once they understand the truth, you can't unsee it. Once you see the truth, you can't unsee it, and you can't.
That's right. Listen, once you learn how to read, right? Once you learn how to read, you can't make the word stop, the word go. You can't make it. It's impossible. It's impossible. So yes, follow my brother, follow my brother. And as you see right down there, there's 2 ways you can do this. You can go to Halal Wealth Builders to be a part of Halal Wealth Builders, and you want to get with my brother Ameer, is www.kingofcurrency.info. Once again, that's www.kingofcurrency.info or halalwealthbuilders.com. My name is Khalifa Muhammad. And it's always a pleasure to be in the house with my brother Ameer. Brother Ameer, thank you so much. Inshallah, we're going to knock him out the park next week once again. And
Brother
I'm telling you,
Carlito.
this is nothing that we play with. We are very serious with this. So serious that, listen, our phones never stop ringing and we never stop helping. We don't want to stop helping. You know, that's dua. That's the
If you
form of
help,
dua.
yes, sir. So if you help enough people get what they want, the Creator will make sure you get what you want. And that's a universal thing. That's not nothing to do with just that cost. This is bigger than that,
That's
right?
right. It's
Principles
bigger.
over personality. Principles
That's
over personalities.
principles over personalities.
Personalities.
Woo! All right, fam. Appreciate you. May Allah Ta'ala bless you and everything that we doing good. If there's anything that we shared and said that Allah's not pleased with, may He forgive us. Everybody have an amazing
Amen.
night on purpose. Salam alaikum.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Peace and blessings.